Boo, boo, boop. There we go. Excuse me, thank you. You're welcome. Here we are. Not so far away from each other, after all, are we? Your neighbor, your nanny, your brother, and their family, all saying hello together again. Hello, hello together again. Welcome, everybody. That is a reading from a book, a passage, I should say. I'm reading from a book that doesn't exist. I made that all up. I don't have any books, and if I did, it wouldn't make any sense because it would jump around a whole lot, all over the place. But I'm here today, and I have a new light stand, by the way, which I don't know if my girlfriend was going to make me return it yet or not. We hadn't really had the conversation about the light stand, but I have these ring lights set up, these big bright lights, and they come with tripods. And these tripods, they're doing their best, okay? Like, they're doing their best, but it's just not really, they break easy. You know what I mean? So they don't work. So I spent, gosh, I think it was $40 for this light stand. This Small Rig's most inexpensive light stand, and it's a beast. Nothing's going anywhere. It's amazing. The quality is pretty great. But to start tonight off, we're going to talk cards. Indeed. Not for long. Not for long here. Let me bring it in. Yeah, I don't really have a great setup tonight, sadly. I just wanted to talk about these 140th anniversary bicycle playing cards. They've been using the bicycle name, I suppose, for that long. Cards are beautiful. Just this absolutely gorgeous gold foil with this, I don't know, that's like a fire orange, but it's a red, but not. They're absolutely beautiful. Truly gorgeous. Now, of course, this is Will It Weave. I am sad to say that these I have tested, in fact, are not traditionally cut. They are have a standard modern cut on them. They just melt right together like that. So, not a deck that I don't know. I'm just partial to the traditionally cut decks. I like how they weave, and I used to be the other way or the other way around, but tastes change. Seasons change. As the weeks becomes the year. I don't know the lyrics, but you out there, if you're listening, I basically just quote South Park and Family Guy. Pretty much, that's about 65% of what I say. That's okay, because that's funny. Isn't that right, buddy? All right, I'm gonna do a couple things with cards, if you just give me a moment. In the back. So, got a new fan. One I've wanted. It's a floor fan. It's a smart fan. But it's also a HEPA filtering fan from Medea, and I don't know. I'm interested to see how much of a dent it makes here in the living room. It's pretty quiet for what it is. Actually, on the lowest setting, you can't really even tell it's on. So, you know, all these smart devices, I like to limit, you know, the amount of apps I need. But, you know, the air conditioner I have is made by a company called Medea, same company that makes this thingy. This whatchamacallit there. And why wouldn't I want something in the same app? They work together. It's right there. Boom, boom. So now my home heating and cooling, or my home cooling, is handled by, of course, Medea. Hello. Yo, they have those U-shaped air conditioners where, like, all the noisy bits of the air conditioner is outside of the room. It's a funky shape. I love it to death. It's the best air conditioner. I mean, I've only purchased a few in my life, but I've usually gone for the cheapest, you know, but man, not this time, and it paid off. Okay, we're just doing getting a couple things over. Meow, finalize. Oh, meow. We have my favorite deck right now. Signature Series Bs. Please don't buy them. Save the stock for me. Or please buy them and send them to me. They're my favorite. They're $7 a pack right now. I figure if I can buy like 3 or 4 packs a month, you know, I'll have a good little stock up that, because, you know, as it stands right now, I have 4 decks open. One of them is for the car. One of them is just really strictly for dealing practice. The other one is in my hands right now. This is my second nicest deck, and my nicest deck is over there. So I try and keep them, you know, depending on when I want to practice is gonna, you know, depend on which deck I grab. But typically, if I'm gonna do anything on camera, I like to use the newer deck, because, you know, it's newer, it's crisper. You know what I mean? Maybe people aren't gonna accuse me of like doing anything too funky, you know, because it's just like totally there, you know. Let me do some cuts, do some shuffles. Let me do another cut, maybe even, you know, just a straight cut. We can do some more strip cuts. We want to do a flying, I don't know, what does Turner call it? A triceratops? I don't even know what that means anymore. But, you know, you want to have a nice feel for these decks, and I feel like I do. I have been working on my dealing. See how much I can zoom out. This is a hard angle to be dealing at. Okay, I'm only one more. So, who won? Not me. My partner might have did a little bit better. You know, I want to be dealing and shuffling at every angle I can get into, you know, every height. I want to be able to sit at any table, any couch, any angle. And so it's good to practice in multiple areas. You know, I'm really just trying to be, you know, I mean, I'd love to be a king, you know, like a king of card magic, right? Like, even to be a prince, or perhaps even a jack, would be great. Actually, even if anything in the deck was responsive to me right now, it'd be great. If any of you guys, none of these guys want to come out and play, I swear to God, this is ridiculous. Okay, hold on a second. Let me get out some friends here. Now I'm going to bring out a deck that's going to make me look a lot worse. These are aristocrats. Love the colors in aristocrats. The banknote design is just classic. Of course, these are traditionally cut, allowing you to do effortless Faro shuffle. From the tabled position, that is. Effortless from a tabled position. A good cut deck of cards is effortless, just in one direction or the other. That's all that matters. We were talking about, what? Seeing if I could ever be a jack. If I could ever, maybe. Do I have that power? Apparently I don't. Well then, maybe, you know, maybe we'll find some kings that want to come out and play. I'm not really all too sure here. It's not a king. That's not a king either. Okay, well, you know, obviously I'm trying to find the kings. You know, I mean, I'm trying. It doesn't mean doesn't mean I'm making it there. You know what I mean? One last nice fine shuffle here. I'll tuck that baby in. Then we'll give him a cut. All right. Okay, I got a couple of them. That's worth something, ain't it? You want to talk about the push-through shuffle? One of the oldest recorded moves in card magic. It's pretty easy to read about in the expert at the card table. I am not one who can teach moves. There's one move that I'd love to be able to teach one day that I am comfortable teaching. And that is the in the hands Faro shuffle. That is when you're taking in your hands such as this, half the deck and half the deck. You're breaking it evenly. You're looking for a weave until you can go through and get it all weaved up. You can do that on the table as well, but it's significantly harder, having to cut blind, essentially. You just have to really have the feel and know what's going on. So, ace is always good to have. You know, the kings, sometimes they don't want to come out and play, but if you kind of... Okay, this deck is not working. But anyway, My decks, they're just normal decks you can buy off the shelf. I encourage you to. But I guess I'll say that my decks, I put a lot of care into them because I really want them to feel exactly, a certain way. And if I can, make that work to my advantage. Does that even make sense? Probably not at all. Seven of Hearts. I'm a fan of the aces. We're missing an ace. Where do we think that last ace could be? Could it be in the deck? Possible. Could it be anywhere else? Also possible that I leave it in the deck accidentally? Where's the other ace? Everywhere I looked, I couldn't find it. I'm trying to find all the last aces right in front of us the whole time. Jeez Louise. Trip cuts. Of course, you have a riffle, break into another riffle, and then you're going to go into a cut. And then you're going to sit down and deal yourselves. Oops. And I sucked. Here I thought I was I had it. I always sit here for hours, and there's something about this sound of the deck, just the way the cards merge together, the way that, with a little bit of practice, I can keep cards where I want them. Even when you think those cards are gone forever, and they were truly gone because they're clever. I'm working on something in my head I call the new straddle grip, which is a new way of holding the cards. And it's actually primarily with the pinky. That's it, right there, just using the pinky. The ring finger is hard to get away from the deck, but it's not being used. The whole idea, you can dispense cards using just your thumb and your pinky and hold them in control. And that might free up your other fingers to do some stuff that, might be, I want this finger, this middle finger, I want it to come out. I want to get out of the way after every card draw, every single time. No matter it's coming off the top or the bottom, get that middle finger going. I need to train my audience that, hey, yeah, when I deal, this middle finger coming down here, that middle finger, that's part of every card I deal. I don't use that finger for anything. That way, when I grab the bottom and it's out, it's not really a problem. I'm sure it's not new thinking or new work or anything like that, but I am calling it the new straddle grip for the first time. Live right here, and I feel like a doofus. I'm a doofus. Yeah, purple is cool. Okay. Let's try maybe selling some bodies. What do you think? I have to do a couple things as we get ready. What else is new? Of course, hey, at least the input-output device is accurate. Yeah, I want to set up a couple things. Oh, I did this today too. Check this out. I covered these magnets in black vinyl. They look dope. I mean, I think they look cool, whatever. I have 2 more I need to do tomorrow. But, Stream Deck's looking so tasty. I realize now that all the black hardware I've been looking for, all the little black metal pieces, none of it matters. I don't need to paint them. Vinyl is my new best friend because I love it. I'm looking at you like you look so good. Okay, where are we at? I have a new laptop stand, which is like, it's got a couple, like a little platform, and it has a couple fans in it, a light blue color. I needed one. The one I had was held together with duct tape and, oh no, not duct tape, electrical tape, popsicle sticks, and what the fuck else was I? A little bit of a delayed view tech. This new light stand is like ridiculous. It goes up so high. Like, I'm scared of how high it's able to go. But
pura botana, güey. Nambe, me la pasaba toda madre con la bazooka.
Bro, like, it goes all the way out of the way. That's like a 7-foot light stand right there. That tripod. That's not just tripod. It's got all the pods. That thing's like, screw three. I'm gonna take all those pods, son. All those pods. These are not the pods we're looking for.
Esos ya le saco el tigre dorado, güey. Nomás me faltan esas 3 madres. Para 3 madres de esos para.
Okay. You're gonna drop it.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deployed.
Oh, finally.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Enemies. Oh, shout out to HomePod Mini. Hanging out over there, just chilling.
All stations, green light.
I feel bad. I haven't had anything to ask like Siri in a minute, so, and I haven't been listening to music today, so it's like she's just sitting over there just waiting to be used. I don't know what to tell her. Oh, hey Siri, turn off all the lights. There you go. She lights up all happy. Oh, what a good girl. Yes, the spaceship is not responding. That's because Sterling ruined the spaceship
Plunder.
when he was a kid.
Primary objective is to secure as much cash as possible. Go get
My underbed lights that my cat tore apart. R.I.P. spaceship, they will be back. They will be back, and they will be better. All right, team, where are we headed? You guys are gonna go somewhere, crank through some contracts. Oh, I just stabbed myself with my fork. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, I'm so happy I use a plastic fork when I'm on.
Your
Scratch
squad
my
mate is a
stuff.
most wanted target. Eliminate threats and secure supply caches to reduce the time of the contract. You're being tracked by an enemy squad. Evade and survive.
Alright, how can I help besides open?
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Dude, how many levels are in this building?
You kept your squad mate alive. Most wanted contract complete.
Really?
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Spotted a contract.
The enemy is no longer tracking you. You lost them.
UAV available for tasking.
Get a UAV on grid.
Enemy advanced UAV is
Cancel that.
active. Cash drop inbound.
Priority tasking request received. We're done.
I've marked a point on your map containing enemy intel. Capture and secure it. Nice job, soldier. stay there to secure the intel point.
See, what do we got? Let's see what we have up here.
Enemy UAV overhead. Nice work. You captured the intel point. Enemy counter UAV inbound.
UAV in the air.
Counter UAV above. Music on.
Check your map. I've marked a point containing enemy intel nearby. Capture it. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy deployed an advanced UAV. Your squad mate has reached the intel. Joining them will speed up the process. Contract complete. Well done, soldier.
Grab that LDBR.
LDBR awaiting targeting data.
What do we have next? Up north, let's see, supply runs.
Enemy
maybe
counter
some
UAV
recons.
inbound.
Inserting additional armor. Changing mags.
Why can't you get up behind that? That's so dumb.
Enemy shot. Eyes on shock charge. Taking fire. Inserting armor.
Man, I don't even know where you're seeing me from.
Hostile armor broken.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
Inserting additional armor. Reloading. Inserting armor.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Get an LDBR on my mark.
Time to fly 5 seconds. Out.
Contractor. Complete contracts and get paid.
Deploying portable radar.
Target grid struck. No casualties.
don't know what I'm doing right now. Trying to get over to some contracts or something.
Switching mags.
Enemy deployed an advanced UAV.
Hold drive.
Enemy advanced UAV is active. Supply crates have been restocked. Load up.
Yes, yes, yes. Load up. Indeed.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
Not today.
Enemy advanced UAV is active.
contract. Disregard. Gas out. I'll fly.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
Deploying portable radar.
Okay.
Sentry turret ready to deploy.
The enemy's about to complete their objective. Shut them down.
I'll fly.
All stations, enemy attacking in the area. Target that bird and secure the cache.
Under fire.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Sentry turret established. Inserting armor.
Enemy deployed an advanced UAV.
Switching mags. Shit, I'm hit. Need a hand here. No rest for the wicked. I'm here. I'll fly. Inserting armor.
Only 25 left. Keep up the good work. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy advanced UAV overhead. Enemy deployed an advanced UAV. Failed to secure enough cash. Stand down.
Ugh. Just need those double kills.
What?
Need them dubs. And then I'll have this buddy gold. Oh boy.
Oh, hey, yes.
Domination. Shoot to kill. We're not here to negotiate. Securing Alpha. Alpha secure. We're winning. Keep it that way. We lost B. Securing C. We're losing Alpha. Zone Charlie.
Why then?
Locking down
me.
Bravo. We're losing Charlie. All locations secured. Hold your position. We've lost Charlie. Losing B. Losing Bravo. Securing Charlie. Losing A.
Oh, they had my double right there.
We're losing Alpha. Losing A. Taking C. Locking down Charlie.
No, I was supposed to go on like that.
Taking C.
Lame.
Bravo is ours. We lost B. Hostile scout hulls in your AO. Securing B. Bravo zone secure. We're losing Alpha. Losing A. Securing C. We're losing Alpha.
Archangel's up.
Locking down Charlie. Losing B. All objectives locked down. Hold the enemy back. Losing A. We've lost Alpha. Losing Bravo. Taking A.
One of your trophy systems.
Losing B. Losing Bravo. We're losing Alpha. We lost A. They're taking C. Losing B.
RCXD maneuvering.
Bravo lost. Watchdog Helo incoming on your location. Taking Bravo underway.
Enemies destroyed your trophy system.
We're losing Charlie. B locked down. They're taking C. Lost C. Securing
I
Charlie.
really just gotta switch back to the knife, dude. I don't know what
Charlie
with those
secured.
things.
Taking Alpha. Net call, napalm strike, inbound. Losing Bravo. Securing Zone A. We're losing Charlie. Securing Alpha.
How is that down yet?
Losing B.
Enemy trophy system.
Taking Alpha. All locations locked down. Dig in and hold them. They're taking C.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen like that.
We lost Charlie. Securing C.
Hostile marksman in our
Location secure. Maintain current posture.
We just took it right in front
Losing
of him.
Bravo.
I love it.
Losing A. Hostile LVBR drop detected. We're losing Alpha. We've lost Alpha. All units prepare for exfil. This one's ours.
tack on. Mission area's ours. Dispatch cleanup crew.
That was easy.
Okay, that was fun. That was some fun. I started to feel a little dizzy, maybe. I feel a little dizzy, maybe. I don't know. I just all of a sudden feel like I could use some chips. I haven't had some humpity dumpities for quite some time. I hope the missus did not mind me having some chips. Wish I bought those outdoor. I don't even Chanel candlestick. It's like, you know, bugs and stuff. Yeah, I just looked down on my sandwich and realized it's not a sandwich. It's just 2 pieces of bread and some chips.
Capture the objective.
Like, I got really excited thinking I had like a sandwich. Okay, cool. Well, that's not working.
Charlie.
Jeez.
Bravo locked. Securing Zone A. Zone Charlie locked down. Charlie. Lock down A. On C. Taking B. Locking down Bravo.
Eyes on hostile Semtex.
Enemy UAV inbound. Losing A. Bravo guard.
Good work.
Losing Bravo.
Uh-oh. How do you listen to that?
Hostile LDPR drop detected. We're losing Alpha.
Man.
Enemy scout pulse detected.
Move, move, move.
Securing B.
Sighted on.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Man. What was that? Lagadelish.
Incoming tactical.
Taking B.
Ah.
Losing A.
Enemy shot charge.
Locking down Bravo. Taking Bravo underway. Down Bravo.
Spring mine spotted.
Look alive. Hostile sentry turret active.
Watch it!
Bravo.
Sniper!
Taking B. Securing B.
Target appears high.
Hostile LBCR drop detected. Down Bravo. Backup's not coming. You want to get out of this alive? Better step up. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Okay.
Securing B.
Yeah.
Sit rep. LDPR incoming. RTB Black. We need to have a fucking
Pull back!
conversation.
Pull back! The battle is over. We've lost. Hostile Molotov.
Armed enemy. Enemy expired. That's fine.
That's it for me tonight, guys. Love and be loved.